And now we have a very special guest who's been at dedoc events before. She's also a dedoc voice. I know, they're all amazing, but you see that yourself. We have Thapi Semenya from South Africa joining here, and she's going to be talking about a very special topic that's close to her heart, and I'll just give you one word: Ubuntu. Thapi, tell us more.
Thank you. Okay, so as you know, you wouldn't be from South Africa if you don't know about Ubuntu. Um, Ubuntu is an ancient Zulu word meaning humanity towards others, and is said as umuntu gumuntu, ngabanye abantu, simply translating to I am because we are. Our late former President Nelson Mandela says, in Africa, there is a concept that is known as Ubuntu, the profound sense that we are human only through the humanity of others, that if we are to accomplish anything in this world, it would in equal measure be due to the work and achievement of others. So a little backstory about me is, well, I was diagnosed a long time ago, which is 2006. And, when I grew up, I always thought, I am the only diabetic. And in my community, I often felt alone. I often felt as though there was nobody else who could relate to my story. But what I didn't realize is that, my community actually was behind me. And it's what actually made me feel loved and supported around my community. And for me, I then changed my mind I think when I went to my first year of varsity, when I decided, you know what, I reach out to as many diabetics in South Africa as there were, and we are going to transform this thing of diabetes, this condition called diabetes, and we're going to now change the narrative that we are all alone, but rather we are together in this. And so for me, I feel as though peer support is what truly did help me in feeling welcomed and when making me feel better about my condition, because diabetes is one of those conditions which can be very difficult to live with. But in peer support, it becomes a bit more easier. And for me, I truly needed people to help me realize this. And my message for today basically is, let us spread kindness and compassion towards one another. Ubuntu is truly about putting yourself in the next person's shoes and doing what the next person, just understanding what the next person is going through. And for me, as part of dedoc, I really love what each and every one of us are doing in the diabetes community, because we cannot do this alone, and we can achieve much more when we do things together. And I would like to leave you guys with a quote from the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu, which goes, Ubuntu, I am what I am because of who we all are. It is a sense of being a human. You can't exist as a human being in isolation. It speaks about our interconnectedness. You cannot be human all by yourself. And when you have all this quality, which is Ubuntu, you are known to for your generosity. We think of ourselves far too frequently as just individuals separated from one another, whereas you are connected, and what you do affects the whole world. When you do well, it spreads out. It is for the whole of humanity. For me, I want to say, let us take the spirit of Ubuntu and go out there and make the change that we want to make. I leave you with the words in my home language, which is the Pedi, which goes, Motu ke motu kabatu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Thapi. I will not add anything to that. I think it was beautiful, it was perfect, and exactly the take-home message that we all needed today. Thank you.